We got some big construction and renovation plans happening at Clarkson College. That is the health professions college located at 42nd and Dodge Street. And with us today is the president of Clarkson College, Dr. Andreia Nebel. Andreia, welcome to the show.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Well, it's good to have you here, and this is pretty exciting. I had the chance to attend your groundbreaking ceremony earlier this month, and you guys are going to be renovating buildings, doing some outdoor work, and something that'll be very visible to people I'd like to start with first, and that is a big digital reader board right on the corner of 42nd and Dodge. Talk to us about that a little bit.
Yes, no, it's very exciting. It's an exciting time just to be at Clarkson College right now. We are looking at doing this large digital board just because we've been talking a lot about our future really relies on visibility, and people drive down Dodge every day, hundreds of thousands of people, and actually don't know where Clarkson College is. And Clarkson College has been in existence since 1888.
How long has it been there?
And it's been there. We've been in that building since 1992.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah. And so it's very exciting. We'll have it up probably in the next year or two. It'll be a 4-story board. It also has other signage that will happen on the west side the east side and the north and south side of the building as well.
So the college is a campus of a handful of buildings. The main one that you probably notice when you go by 42nd and Dodge is a 6-story black building. But then there is a 3-story building right south of that. And a lot of the construction plans that you have, Andrew, are going to occur in that building.
Yes. And, we're really doubling down on owning our urban campus and being an urban campus. And so the goal of connecting that south building, it'll actually be physically linked to the main building, that big 6-story black building on the corner, along then with our residence halls just to the east of that. And we already have a skywalk to the west then, which was previous family medicine building, which is now also the college commons and education center. And so that south building is really exciting because we'll really have a front door then on that south side. You'll have another sign there. We hadn't been to the city planning board in 30 years, and so here we are, and we're going to stay. But we will have then our 3D printing and training center in there. People are surprised to know that we don't have that we have community programming individuals, learners that come. We have over 5,600 people that come to Clarkson College every year in our community programming.
Is that one-off classes, or how does it work?
So it is for learners that are not seeking degrees or credits, but it's continuing education, it's nurse aides, it's medical assistants, the BLS and ACLS, any of those that kind of program, phlebotomy. And so it's really helping all those foundational roles we need in healthcare. So that will be the second level of that south building. And then the top floor will get a renovation for our physical therapist assistant program, as well as for our science and our PTA faculty.
And when I was at the groundbreaking, it sounded like the big new front door to the college will be at the end of that south building. Yes. And as I understand, there'll be some outdoor construction and improvements as well.
Yes, no, thank you. We'll have a welcome center, have that true front door, and have a welcome area for people to be. Visitors will know where to park. And then they'll have a forever arch is what we're calling it, so that you can enter into the campus. And we have a beautiful heritage garden and a campus of the center of the campus, which then will be all enclosed.
What's the student base as far as numbers and say the age of students?
Yes.
Because I'm sure that's evolved over time.
It has. When I first started there in 2003, we had about 600 students. Today, we serve about a little over 1,100 degree-seeking students. We're working towards 1,500. About half of those students are on campus in our traditional programs, radiography, the physical therapist assistant program, our traditional nursing program, and then our graduate nurse anesthesia program as well. And then the other half are in our online programs, so healthcare business and healthcare administration and our EDD program, our nurse practitioner programs, as well as our community health and our psychology programs. And so we cover 80% of our students are from Nebraska, and the other 20%, we kind of cover a 26-state area.
Wow, and the age of students have probably gone up a little bit over the years.
It has. We've always been a more non-traditional based student. We have most of our students, 90% of our students are transfer students. And so we do serve a younger population in those traditional students of around that, 18 to 21.
Transfer from other schools?
Transfer from other schools. So
Interesting.
Metro Community College, a big partner, UNO, Creighton, a lot of different areas. They spend a semester or two and then they decide they want to go into
You're
the
a
health
poacher.
professions. Happy to be one, in the sense that if they want to be in healthcare, you want to come to Clarkson College. So we'll continue to want to support them to do what they want to do in the other areas, those first semesters, and then come on. The the average age of student is for undergrad is 26. So we serve a lot of students that are picking also second careers or again transferring and doing something else. But if you want to be in healthcare and you want to come to Clarkson College,
It seems like there's been a proliferation of healthcare in Omaha and across the country, especially with kids, the advent of the cell phone and everything else. Have you noticed all the healthcare, not just the education side of it, but the clinics? And it seems like, I don't know if they've invented reasons for people to go to the doctor or to the nurse or something like that, but it just seems like a heck of a growing industry.
There is definitely growth in programming, I would say, of people being healthcare professionals, and we're in a cycle of shortage. So that ebbs and flows. So we're in a cycle of shortage. The main reason really is actually the aging population. Now, yes, we have some mental health pieces that we're always trying to put together, and we've seen that grow in the last 5 years since the COVID epidemic. But I would say that the main piece is that we are taking care, we're living longer, and so you need people to be able to treat people for a much longer period of time.
So with the construction project of the South building and the skywalk and the outdoor stuff, when are you looking for a completion date?
We're hoping, we have an aggressive completion date of really the next year to 18 months.
We have with us today Dr. Andreia Nebel. She is president of Clarkson College, the health professions college, located at 42nd and Dodge. And we were talking in the last segment about the many, many projects happening on campus. But Andreia, I'd like to chat with you a little bit about the area around you. Clarkson College is not far from the Blackstone District, stone's throw from the booming Med Center. But if you look at Clarkson College, there are some surface parking lots really close. What could happen, and what would you like to see happen in the area around Clarkson College?
Pickleball.
Definitely, right? Pickleball.
Everybody
definitely.
needs pickleball.
Everybody.
My dentist has pickleball.
We talked about it. We don't have sports at Clarkson College, so maybe pickleball would be perfect sport for Clarkson College as well. We're very fortunate in our location, for sure. We've been at this location since 1992. We're the hospital-affiliated college to Nebraska Medicine, and Nebraska Medicine is a very supportive partner and extension to what we do at Clarkson College, and definitely a workforce pipeline for the hospital as well, with Project Health happening and those anchor points being, the Med Center and the Edge District, and us being a pipeline for everything that's going to happen with Project Health. I've shared many times with many leaders, both and our board of directors is very supportive as well, and our leaders on campus. We do not want to be an island. Clarkson College does not want to end up an island. So as part of our strategic roadmap over the next 3 to 5 years is really to look at what's the Clarkson district here between Blackstone and the Edge District, as well as them being able to serve Project Health. Some exciting things that are happening around that are some of the planning. I heard you last week talk about a grocery store in the area, in the urban core. Do we need a grocery store? Should we think about early childhood development services? What about community services, the Ys and all of the things that could be really helpful to our community, as well as multi-generational living and on. But we'll be doing focus groups throughout the next 3 to 6 months and really meeting with the community. Our board, our faculty and staff are amazing on campus. They'll be giving input as well and really seeing what does this start to look like. It's land owned by Clarkson Regional Health Services, and so they're obviously a big part of that and part of our board as well.
What an exciting time to lead Clarkson College.
Yes, it's very exciting. I've been at Clarkson College for 22 years, and I have to say it's a special
Starting
place.
as a student?
And no, I was not actually a student. I started there as an adjunct faculty member. and then served in a director role for our physical therapist assistant department. I'm a physical therapist by profession, and graduated from Creighton University, and that's what brought us here. My husband and I raised two, great kids here, and we thought we'd be in Omaha for 3 years, and that was in 1999, and here we are 26 years later.
We like that.
You talk about the potential for development around the existing Clarkson College campus. When it comes to the new public transit stuff, you're right in the middle of it all. On the north side of the building is the bus rapid transit system, what we call Orbit. And then to the south, the streetcar is going to be very close.
Yes.
And of course, now there's a lot of talk about the Med Center being involved in expanding it further west, which could bring it even closer to the college. So talk to us a little bit about how the college might be able to capitalize on that streetcar presence.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, right now I believe it stops right kind of about 40th and Farnham, and if we could see that all, go all the way down to Saddle Creek, that's just great for the community as well. To be able to have access to the clinic, of course, the college and services and anything that we can provide there that the community needs. So I think if we stay student focused and patient focused, it will be huge for Omaha.
And if students that live downtown in the core can ride the bus,
yes,
or
right,
bus or the streetcar. How awesome is that?
Well, and we do free bus passes for our students as well.
Oh, really?
So our students can be down there and have free services to be able to be on the bus and come on down to school.
So when you look into your crystal ball down the road, what are the big things that Clarkson College needs to and wants to accomplish? In the longer future.
In the longer future. Well, we definitely want to see ourselves 100 more years forward, 137 years, more forward. We are built on a foundation of service, and so the best thing that we can do is continue to provide excellent healthcare, education, and be able to see that future of healthcare workers. And when we think of the future for Clarkson College as well, it is going to be foundational roles in those community learners. It is going to be degree-seeking students from associate's degrees to doctoral degrees in nursing and all of the allied health services. And I really, really, truly believe we don't think about healthcare until you need it. And when you need it, you want the best. I'm biased, but Clarkson College has the best healthcare providers. We have great outcomes, and we're going to need healthcare professionals. And so that takes decades to build. And so however we can continue to encourage young people, second career people, third career people, health professions, it is a calling.
Are there any facts or information that you want out there about Clarkson College that you said that some people don't even know the building is there?
Yeah.
And you've been there since 92.
Yeah. And
so is there anything that Omahans should know, whether they're interested in an education or something that they know about Clarkson College that you just want to kind of clear the air and let people know?
Well, it's a great question, and the best thing is that we have. We can enroll students 3 times a year, and we graduate students 3 times a year. So come down to Clarkson College anytime, and we are going to be able to enroll and get involved in some way.
Well, Andrea, we appreciate you joining us, and we look forward to seeing all these improvements come to fruition at 42nd and Dodge.
Well, thank you, and thank you for doing a show like this for so many years and sharing our story and so many stories that are happening in Omaha. It's an exciting time.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. Dr. Andreia Nebel, president of Clarkson College.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.